Welcome to the channel. Today we're going to be going over a simple boar loot farm you can do for your Save the World venture season ending if you haven't maxed out your level so far. This is also a great way to get a xenon bow if you do everything right. If you don't do everything right, you may end up with a complete mess. Let's jump right into it. I'm also going to be showing you several different variants of the farm. If you haven't been messing around with this so far, and mostly the weapons only drop in Ventures mode. If you've been in a regular Twine mission, you will notice not weapons dropping. So in the video, if you notice a bunch of weapons dropping, just note this is a Ventures feature, which is definitely needed because it's extremely hard to find weapons in Ventures. And that being said, it's a lot easier building a farm up in the air than it is fighting on the ground because of the amount of creatures that attack you and the amount of healing you may need. For example, at the beginning of this mission, I was in here to build my dinosaur for my dinosaur mission, and the wildlife attacked me so bad I almost rage quit and decided to build this farm. So congratulations on that. Alright, moving on. As you see, all the weapons you've seen from this first platform test was roughly from about 50 minutes to an hour of away from keyboarding. From the start of this mission, I was at the speed run, and every single roughly a Fortnite day is roughly about 15 minutes or more. I don't know the exact number, but I'm sure some of us know the exact number. I'm just rambling on. But as you see, all this loot right here was simply gained from just a simple away from keyboard, and this is a public match, but nobody joined. But I'll try again another day. And speaking of another, like I said, this is just another very easy variant you can do to corral all your loot. You don't necessarily have to have it all spread out. For example, if you built your platform diagonally, it would all be in one little canal. And this is a result of about 3 hours to 4 hours of looting, roughly, with a couple failed builds. And this is just a small amount of loot. And you can build this with the away from keyboard where the loot rolls right into your inventory. If you build it if you cone yourself in and trap your boar in precisely, you'll get the away from keyboard loot automatically. And some of the loot that I was shooting for is the xenon bow. I ended up with a level 118 xenon bow after about an hour and a half. Unfortunately, it's not the xenon bow I was looking for. My buddy got his xenon bow like almost immediately on his first Ventures game after the update, which was amazing. And after that, I decided to do this test. And yeah, and I tested roughly about 6 hours this day, and more. And beyond that, I did several other tests that the boar would stay in the boxes and stuff and away from keyboard perfectly. And in some cases, if the boar gets stuck, it will jump out of the box, which is such an inconvenience. But just be aware of that. Once you have your positioning down, when you're in a coned farm box like this, and I'm not going to show you a step by step, it's basically simple. You trap yourself above spawn or wherever you want, about 50 blocks or less in the air. Like, for example, you don't not necessarily have to be so high in the air, like 50. Just ignore that 50. This box right here is fairly low to the ground, which is just as safe. And this was also about the fourth or fifth box that the variants. And this one I was trying to invite. I was trying to invite people. The next day when I woke up in the morning, I woke up a little early, and I didn't go back to bed. I just kind of started it on Away From Keyboard collection system, and then about 2 hours later, I invited my friend. About the exact timing, the mission was almost over, roughly about 25 minutes before the mission was over.
Oh my god.
But unfortunately, this happened.
Okay, so okay, test confirmed. Can't give a weapon to.
So yeah, and as you see, it always failed. But before you go, subscribe for more, and
Oh my
hope to
God.
see you later. Later.